Look at the ladies. We're back at the toy box. It's been about a week since I last filmed. I know in my last video I talked about some of these cars getting repaired, and you noticed that 2 of them are gone right now. The red Z06, you see the C5 is back. They did a really nice job on these repairs. I had this headlight cover redone, this mirror cap. I got an aftermarket top for it because I don't like this like transparent blue. See that? It's cheap, don't like it. So I got that done, and then they redid this back fender. This Z06 needs a door repair, the red Z06 needs the bumper redone, and then the orange Prowler needed a whole bunch of stuff done to it. And instead of putting forth the effort and the time and the money specifically into repairing that, we just traded that car in. The orange Prowler is gone, and in its place is the car that's being delivered right now. And let's show it to you. That's right. It's another Prowler. Check it out. So with all the repairs on the orange one, not wanting to go through all that, that one wasn't really a keeper in my opinion anyway. It was a little high mileage, it was more used than abused. We found this one from Marshall Goldman. They have a dealership in Beverly Hills and one in Ohio, I believe. 80 miles on the odometer on this thing. So this should be in pristine, perfect condition. They had a few that they offered for sale. It was an old dealership owner, and he had like 4 or 5 of them. And don't curve it, don't curve it. Oh, hang on, wait. Yeah, go this way. Okay, there you go. There you go, you're good. And then just straighten out. There you go. Should be good now. Yep, now start turning this way. Other way, other way. That works. Ah, spooked me. Almost dinged up the wheels on a virtually brand new Prowler. Let me get this inside, then I'll talk about it. Got it inside. That was a good delivery. Good guy. Just curbed it. It's all right. Nothing, no damage. All right. So what you're looking at here is a 2000 Plymouth Prowler with. Let me show you. This thing is so unused. Look at the mats. The goodies, like the manual hasn't even been opened. Looks like this key's never been used. This key's in perfect shape. Check out this odometer. Look at that. 80 miles. Not a single fault on the dash. This thing was maintained and kept in perfect condition for 24 years. It definitely shows, because that orange one was nice, but it wasn't this nice. The orange one had, you know, this bumper needed to be redone. That got scraped during delivery. There was chips on both these fenders. The mirror caps were like dull looking. There was some alignment issue with the hood. Speaking of that, we put a lot of money into the, where is it? Oh, here it is. Into that orange one. Only to sell it, which is a bummer. But some of that stuff was like recalls, and then the battery was not right. See, look at this, is perfect. Battery's right where it should be. It's strapped down like how it should be. What's this? I'll put that back right there for now. It's greasy, whatever it is. Hopefully it's not like a bushing. Yeah, it is. It's right here. Alright, we'll have to get... These are missing too. I think this is part of the recall. It's got some bushings missing. Yeah, see, there's a chunk right down there sitting. Probably can't tell. Reach down there and grab it. Oh, she fell. There it is. So I have to get this figured out. This is bushings right here. That one's all shredded too. I mean, what do you expect? The car's been sitting for 24 years. I need to wash my hands. Okay, so notice that right away, but that's not a big deal, I don't think. Obviously, we're not going to drive it a whole lot without getting those fixed. Dang, this thing is in perfect cosmetic shape. And that was what I tried to convince Pa of. You know, he's buying these cars like this 08 and even this 93. You know, a little bit higher miles, not like, you know, high miles, but for what the intended purchase was for, as like a collector. It's high miles. That was at like 1,800 miles or something like that. The 08's at 6,600 miles, something like that. So to find something like this with 80 miles, you know, similar to the Z06 with 200 miles, or what else we got, like that 50th anniversary with 700 miles, or the 78 with 40 miles or 50 miles on an hour. You know, those are the pristine barn finds, or ones that are locked away that we want to add to the collection. And this being silver, obviously I'm biased. I think it looks really good. The orange was nice. The orange is a little more rare, a little less common than silver, but They had another orange one with 100 miles, but there was a flaw on the lower rocker, and I just didn't want to deal with having that touched up, repainted, because we're kind of in the same boat that we were before. Let's walk around this thing. So here's a little time capsule for you guys. Scrape the hell out of my head getting out of it. With the top up, that hurt. This interior is in perfect condition. I'm gonna condition these leather seats a little bit before that gets any worse, but look at this. Orange one was nice. This thing is just pristine. Even sitting right here when I was pulling her in, it's just flawless. Looks so good. And look at these seals. These virgin seals. Paint feels good too. Yeah, this thing doesn't need really anything done to it except for just a service and the recall. We'll probably change the tires just so it's road, worthy. We're not going to drive this a whole lot, but we do want to make sure that it's safe, and obviously get those bushings replaced, and it's got to be roadworthy. Like all these cars, that 78, it's really old, but it's roadworthy. It won't break down on you, just like any of these newer cars. So what do you guys think? Orange for the silver, a little more boring looking, but perfect condition. This is definitely a blast from the past, like an old Hot Wheels car. I did notice this. This has that same dull finish that the orange one did. I thought that was because it was repainted. Maybe it's just the quality of the paint back then or something. See how this is a metal. Look at the clarity of that compared to the plastic. Yeah, a clear wrap will make that fine, but we don't have to repaint a single thing on this car, which was the goal. Look at all the stuff it comes with too. All untouched. What do we got? It looks like the mats are never installed. We got the Prowler manual. This must have been something. Separate set of keys. Some little quick tips. It looks like. Is there a window sticker in here? What this thing cost when it was new. Inspection, here it is. 43 grand. 43.5 is what this thing cost when it was brand new. So safe to say these things appreciated a little bit in value. Not a whole lot. We did have to do some negotiating with them. Obviously we can't straight trade a Prowler for a Prowler, especially one with 1,800 miles versus one with 80 miles, one that's in showroom condition versus one that's been used. However, the roughly 6,000 bucks we put into it since buying the orange one, that had some value, like the tires and the services and the recall being done. So I was able to negotiate a couple thousand difference between the two. And they paid for transport on the orange one being returned to them, and we paid for transport on the silver one being sent to us. Yeah, I think it was a pretty good deal. Again, the purpose of this is to have that pristine, as mint condition as possible, just for nostalgic reasons, and I think we got a winner. Yeah, I like it. Alright guys, let me know what you guys think. I'll do another video washing this one up. I got a busy weekend this weekend and next, so it's probably going to be a while till I post the video. Let's stay tuned for some of these. We got Halloween season coming up. I'll show you if we finished up. We're here this weekend. I had to reprogram some of these because they were pretty aggressive. When I mean by aggressive, I mean they were just moving around a little bit too much, a little more than our comfort level. These guys are just ready for the final paint. Got all the speakers installed, and I got them reprogrammed for when they come out and their mouth opening. And these guys are good. We're just going to plant these throughout the yard. Thankfully, Pa has no more props coming in yet this year, but we still have a bunch that we need to get done. The big centipede pumpkin guy needs to be completed. That's going to be done, I think, this weekend and next. So I won't have any involvement in that, unfortunately. Yeah, we got to get going on this stuff. Stay tuned for those Halloween videos. But I'm going to end this video here. As always, I do appreciate watching. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks.